Hey everybody, welcome back to PokeQuest. On the last one, we finally got our 1 star as the prince. And it unfortunately died in the second area to, I can't remember what you'll call it, like exploding gloop or something. When he drew an ace, then was it an ace? I can't remember. It was like a king, a queen, a jack, or an ace, a king, or a queen on the first 3 consecutive turns. And did like an ungodly amount of explosive damage to me, like 600 explosive damage. Anyway, I did mention in the last part, oh no, the part before that I was probably going to 1 star the final character and then this series might have gone off the docket. Turns out the Wikipedia is wrong. Well, I say wrong. So it only has entries up to the Bard, but I believe there's like 5 more characters beyond the Bard. Assuming the Wikipedia is right on that. But they have no entries, so God knows how many characters this game has. I will still do what I said. I will 1 star the Bard. And I've mentioned this a few times. This is going to come off the docket at some point as a mainstay. But it'll probably show up in Variety instead. If I have nothing else to put into Variety, I'll probably stick this in there. And I'll make more of an attempt to go for some Variety games. I feel like the docket needs some freshening up. And although this is pretty well loved, this series, honestly, it does pretty well in my viewings compared to other videos. I've got to say that it's starting to wane on me a little bit. I do enjoy the game, but I don't think enough to play it like 3 or 4 times a week. But 1 time, sure, why not? Anyway, it was also mentioned a few episodes back that we might want to try something like this, where rather than having no modifiers, the game can be easier if you select one of these little, little helper things. Is this character specific though? Because it apparently depends so much on the character that you pick, whether or not that is going to be good or not. And I feel like having a character whose ability is kind of independent of the modifier is probably not the worst place to start, although you might not get a huge boon off it. Let's just see. Energy set to 4. No, this seems to be the same as before, right? I don't actually remember what the second one was. Yes, okay. Or is it just chance? No, it's the same as all of them, okay. So I assume this refreshes depending on what has gone down previously. So I kind of feel like playing as the knight, because 4 energy to stun is very nice. The abilities I have at the moment aren't like fantastic. They're not awful, but we could get better. Energy set to 4 at the start of each battle. That means I could have a stun each turn. I think that's not a great modifier for me. I probably prefer to have the multi-stun option. Mainly for the big boss battle. Sorry, I was rehydrating already. I've not even started the run yet and I'm getting a dry throat. Start without your regular items and you get 25 chips and a bottle chop. That feels worse than you'd normally start with, but I could be wrong. What do I start with? You start with like 10 chips, right? And 2 items. 2 items. I guess maybe I'm overvaluing an item, but I probably put an average of 10 chips. I feel like you get shortchanged 5 chips here. I guess I do get to pick. But sure, let's try that. I don't like previous runs. If I feel like I'm going to die, I think I'm just going to catch out. A casino. We've been begging for one for so long. Right, I think immediately... Oh, you do get your chips as well. Right, okay. I see how that works. It doesn't rip you off. That makes sense. I think we have to bottle chop immediately. And let's build our run. 2-card flush block for the sun. Okay. 2 cards for a block. Goes into cooldown for a turn. Now, I don't necessarily need block right now because I can stun. It's kind of expensive though. Mind Changer. No card cost. A gem. Cycle up to 3 cards of your choice. Draw 2. That feels really nice. One thing I've noticed is these like gem use abilities seem to all be pretty good. Because I get to draw 2, which is the cost of the gem anyway, so it's just like a gem with an upside. Cycle I can use as well, like a defensive tool. Welcome. Do I want a 5-card straight to inflame? Absolutely not. That looks awful. I'm sure there's ways of enabling it. In fact, I should look in here as well. Scroll of Hop. Alright, I can hop around the map. Invulnerability. I mean, that would be nice against the explosive person. And Clarity. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I think I've got a really bad shot. The abilities for me to actually do stuff are pretty mediocre. Because I draw 2 cards at the start of the battle. Huh. This feels really bad. So a 5-card straight is 100% not going to happen. The 5 cards for Nautical Dark Halberd cannot happen unless I pop 2 gems right now. Unless I upgrade Gem Draw once, in which case I have to pop Gem Draw. I can then use my Curse ability, and that's it. I would have to pop, you know, more gems every other turn to do it. Or I can pick this, which is 5 or 6 of clubs, which curses and draws. But I'd be doing nothing with the draw. Honestly, give me fucking Nautical Dark Halberd. Give me Gem Draw because I need it. And I suspect that I'm going to need Invulnerability at some point in this run, so we'll pick up an Invulnerability. And what are we really hoping for? I'm hoping this casino gives me something that's actually usable. Titan's 21, right? We're playing Blackjack. Potion of Invulnerability. You're not giving me any items. And I've already got a Potion of Invulnerability. But this does add up to 19. I think we'll take 19. I think the chips are what I need. I have to upgrade draw as fast as possible. I also may have to lock Millie and or Bessie in the basement at some point. We don't have a basement, I'm only joking. I need to start recording, they start mewing. What's the deal with that? This can work. I think over everything else, I probably want... These are pretty close, honestly. The Invulnerability would be nice. I'm going to hedge my bets here, and we're just going to stop here and try and win everything. We lost the Potion of Invulnerability, which was like one of my better hands. But you know what? The other 2 rewards were pretty nice. Alright. I'm very scared. Who's this? Oh, Gremlin. You're the food stealer? I mean, I think I've got a decent chance of killing you. I have to be honest with you. I think we try and get card draw next, and then we might be happy. Well, let's see where we get with this. We have to Mind Changer immediately. I don't want you to have red cards. I don't really want you to have black cards. I kind of want you to have a mix. In fact, I probably don't want you to have red cards more than black cards. I'm pretty content if you just run away. So I'm going to cycle both of these. We need a full house to get Halberd off. It's basically impossible. So I'm just going to cycle your 2 cards. You might run away this turn. It is a bit of a waste of a gem for me for that to happen. Oh, you curse 1 item. Oh, whatever. We curse this then. Okay. Oh, he only has 6 cards right now. You know what? That's pretty good for me. And now the unfortunate thing for me is that we just wait now until they die. Which works right now, but it won't do soon. If we can get to Castle Hearts, I'd be thrilled. The less combat, the better, obviously. So the ace is going to count as high. I tell you what we do this turn. I stun you, and I start the game. What would I like to cycle, though? If I don't have to, I don't want to. I'd like to cycle this and this. I can't risk it still. So we're going to stun you. Then I'm going to curse your claw. If I can get it to go off 2 more turns, you die. You need 3 cards 8 or higher. You have 2. Risk it for a biscuit. Oh, we got it. Right, you're going to attack this turn. I really don't want you to, so I'm probably just going to stun you to make sure you die. It's really expensive, my build right now, but it is what it is. We were kind of screwed off the start. Spend now, and we're fine. I should have... Well, You know what? I was going to say we should have picked up draw. Maybe I shouldn't pick up draw just yet. Okay, I don't want you to axe swing me. So I'm going to remove your red cards. And I'd rather put more curse on, so I'm going to rotate my 4. Not a full house. Axe swing cannot go off. I just need to stop you doing an axe swing for multiple turns. I might even have to curse you one more time. I think this is safer. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use more energy to make this happen. That's really potentially bad. I can do some damage. Yeah, you axe swing me. Okay. I probably should have just stunned you there. We'll cycle these 2 cards. One was a red card, that's fine. You're dead. So all I need to do now is wait a turn. Actually, you're not dead. If you get an attack off, I'm big sad. Risk it. We risked it. And it paid off. It was like a 25% chance we were screwed there. Guild or a shop? Give me the guild. I like some of the stuff the guild can give me. Charm resist, fire resist, or hunting. Hunting is typically pretty good value. I can only learn 1. Charm is good in the end game because there will be units that charm me. Am I going to get to the end game? Highly unlikely. Fire resist is not bad. The second boss of one of the areas does, you know, flame stuff. But it's only 2. I think hunting pays out more for me in the long run. And now we desperately need the shop. We need an item we can use. Okay, this stuff here we could probably use. 1 of each shoot. I say the stuff here we could use. It's not great. The uniform sword is currently the best thing. Shiny axe might even be better. What's in the flea market? 3 gems for 6 chips. Yes. That's fine. Because I'm happy to spend energy then for it. So I basically spent 5 energy for 6 chips. Which is a good deal for me. 4 gems for 4 food. I think I want to chip it up right now. I don't quite have in mind what I want to buy here. By the way, how much can I hold? I can hold another card. Okay. I think we pick up Shiny Axe. And then I pick up card draw so that I can just make Shiny Axe pop every turn if I want to. The 2-card flush. Oh, I can enable the 2-card flush actually. What I really want is something that enables me to keep drawing cards and using ability. Like, something to enable the other cards. Or even just something that draws me gems, I suppose. I mean, recovery could be nice. Strong is not useful right now. It's between uniform... Well, it could also be Odd Blade of Hex, actually. Wait, maybe it is Odd Blade of Hex. Up to 2 cards. So it doesn't specify any. If the odd, it also hexes. Deal. I wasn't even looking at you for some reason. But you're actually the best thing there, I think. So this actually does enable me to start. It's my initiator. So we hex their abilities. They give me cards that I can put into the Nautical Dark Halberd. We're still not quite there yet. I need a bit more draw. But it's still pretty good. Pay 5 getting enhanced 6s. Yeah, that could work for me as well. And I'm going to Wizard's Tower, raise my limit, and give me 5 energy. I would like a stun. And then honestly, let's do it. We get 3 gems back. So these are both even, they are not odds. You're looking for even cards. You need 4 of them. You have 2, so you're not going to Evil Gaze me this turn. You're also not going to stun me. So this is the turn that we should... Ooh, do I want to cycle your cards? I think not. I think I want to cycle nothing. I think we want to get Halberd going rather than the Hexlord. Because this is my big money maker. And then we hex like the stun from now on and start just tickling you with it. You have 1 odd, 2 odd, 3 odds. You're close to 4 odds, which will be the stun. You're not going to evil gaze me. So that... They weren't both odd, I remember. I remember how my cards worked. My abilities. Alright, we'll just keep ticking you then. Who cares if you stun me? You're cursed. That went really nicely. Succubus. Ooh. My, the picture. This is a little bit too much. This is before the watershed. 3 black cards. You attack for 3 and drain 3 energy. I'd probably rather stun you, because that costs 4. And then you won't chant. But you always chant, as long as you have 3 cards. Alright. And then you're looking for pairs for darkness. Well, I'm going to stun you. So, deal with it. The ability you're less likely to get off. Is it a pair, or is it 3 black cards out of 5? I think it's 3 black cards out of 5 is a rarer occurrence than a pair. But don't quote me on this one. I could run the numbers. I should run the numbers. If you have a card, then the chance of another card being a pair is 3 in 51. Right? But it's... Hang on. It's like 3 in 51. But you have 5 chances of doing that. So it's like 5 times 3 in 51. Or is it 4 times? Because it has to be the other card. I think it's 4, not 5. Whereas 3 black cards out of 5... I can't do probability. I've not done it for so long. It's 5 50-50s where you have to get heads on 3 of them. I don't know. You know what? I thought I could be smart and run the numbers. I feel like it's actually pretty close. I think the pair is more likely, though. Only just. Do I really believe that? I think I do. Just. It'd be so much easier if it was just, 3 cards, because then I could do the numbers. It's, a half, a quarter, an eighth. In which case, it is better. But the extra 2 cards, the little, the kicker. Either way, let me just play my turn. We'll try and discover by doing. I'm not going to cycle my cards because I think they're better than the average card. Oh. So I think the pair is more common. That's what I'm saying. So we should do that. You have a decent chance of getting this off. I think I'm going to stun you again. I'm going to. You did have 3 black cards as well. I think now I'll risk it. This is also 2 odd cards, so I can hex your chant. They cut the pair off. That's curse on me. But you're dead. That went splendid. Was it just me? Or was that really good? I think it went really well. Do I want to fight 2 more elites in a row? Honestly, I'd really like to get to this campfire more than anything else. Plus, the ogre gives me 2 food. You are a bit of a spicy battle, but we'll go this way. 3 cards, 10 or higher. You have 2. 4 cards, 10 or higher. You have 2. Am I willing to take 17? I think I am. To save energy, because I really cannot afford to just pop that every single battle. I can't really afford to pop the gem every single battle either. Oh, I can cycle your cards though. That's not the worst idea. Cycle your 2 cards. I think this is better than, the average card in my deck. And by my deck, I mean their deck. Because we share a deck. So close to a full house, by the way. Everything's in even, so I don't even have a decision to make there. This just goes into the Curse Lord. And we Curse Smash. As it so happened, we didn't need to stun or anything. Again, I might roll the 25% chance. I could feel bad about it. We didn't. We take the 17. This is impossible now. I think this is fine. Remember as well, we have to put... In fact, I should have invulnerable that. That was stupid. Because I get a refill here. Right, give me 2 food. Give me 17 health back. Yeah, I should 100% have invulnerable there. That was pretty stupid, honestly. Right, you want 1 card 10 or higher. You're actually my nightmare of an enemy to fight. I've got to be completely honest with you. I'm not sure it's worth cursing you. It's probably worth me just slapping you 4 times. Because this was always going to happen. And by 4 times, I know the math might not work out that way. We'll take the 6. Oh my god, thank you, Lord. We drew so nicely there. I probably would have gemmed just to try and make sure you died. Do I want to fight the Elite Bear? Or do I want to skip a battle? I think I'd rather skip a battle now that the campfire's there as well. Yes, sir. We'll go this way. Oh, and another shop. Yes, please. 3 cards Queen or higher, or 3 cards 10 or higher. I can re-roll your cards. But we're probably going to put this onto wings. I think this is gem worthy. We cycle this and this. And then I want to cycle my 3 as well. Okay, none of their abilities are going off. They could Talons me still. They could wings, but it'd be such a low percentage play that I don't think I'm going to even, like, consider it's going to happen. If it does, I'll feel sad. It was close. Alright, can you stop drawing the highest cards in your deck, please? Have you ever thought of that? I can Hex their Talons. So I will. And I think I invulnerability here now that I know. And in fact, I should have done this before. Do I have another battle after this? I don't. I should have, again, popped invulnerability to save me 20. Like, those are all small, like, misplays. Other games, they don't punish you that much. This one punishes you so badly. Oh, never mind. It's going to reward me. We don't need 8 energy. Give me 22 health back. I literally say the game punishes you. Like, there's no, you know, there's no compassion in the game. And immediately gives me compassion. I didn't even know the bottle chop could be refilled. Okay. Now that I know. Okay? We'll go this way, though. Right. Just a reminder. We might need that crown. Just a reminder. There's a lot of stuff here I like, actually. I can't equip anything else. Draw 8, though. That's saving me a gem per battle. Bag of tricks. We could be a little tricky boy. The double shield doesn't interest me. I kind of like the look of this, though. And I think we would be more better suited to get another slot with my money. The Demon Shine Dagger as well really, like, struck out to me, but I really hate the curse mechanic. And we're already trying to enable a curse mechanic. But, like, putting 1 diamond there, drawing a card and getting curse, you're 3 chips. I'm going to invest in it for the future, but I don't think I'm going to equip it for a while. This also means my blacksmith is kind of worthless. I think I'm going to push my luck a little bit. And fight 2 battles. The rat is a bit spooky for me to fight, but it is what it is. Right, you discard a card upon being hit. Okay. I'm going to play a risky game. I'm going to cycle your mystery card. I'm going to feel sad. I could hex you here. No, I can't. I literally can't. They're all evens. Alright, I'm going to stun you. So they discard a card at the start of the turn. So I think I'm going to risk it. It's not going to be higher than 10, right? You piece. Well, we have to... Well, we either have to set up again, Or I just keep slapping you. Alright, I'm going to stun you this turn. I don't think the gem is worth it. I think I can kill you without it. Every hand, right? Oh, well, Hex here. It's never the king either. Alright, we take way too much damage here, but we're out of it. I'm desperate to save gems for the boss battle, because I think he's going to be a nightmare. And I really want to save my invulnerability. I kind of want to save my stuns as well, but I think we'll be popping one here. I think we have to Mind Changer again. Actually, no, I don't. If I Mind Changer, we can hopefully cycle your card out of a pair. We did. I got 3 of a kind. And they're all even, so we'll just curse the claw. And we don't have to do anything this turn. That's fantastic news. You die in 2 turns. You're dead. Lovely stuff. Right, is there anything I can do with these final 10 chips? I can get an item slot. Do I want an item slot? Yeah, I do. Now, is it worth me getting Crown of Cards first? Or is it worth, because I'm fighting a boss, to get the Demonshire Dagger to, like, refresh a card and just keep putting the damage on? Because I'm kind of happy to pop 3 gems this battle. I think in the long run, Crown of Cards is better, but just versus a single boss. Give me this first. I have high hopes for you. Immediately we get our diamond. Right. You're not going to sword me this turn. Let's Mind Change. I don't need the 4. Actually, cancel. Don't do that yet. Put the 7 in here first. And curse the sword. That gives me a 6. I don't want to refresh that. Okay. Cycle my 4. Do I care about cycling your red card? You're not going to get the attack off. I think I just leave it. That's a lot of damage. So 50 curse will go through 47 block in the most annoying way. Never mind, you're not putting up any block. It's more than your block by 3. So now my game plan is to basically just slap you and then stun you when I feel like I need to. Do I play into the 25% chance that you attack me this turn? I probably should do. I think we Mind Changer again. I'm going to cycle my 2 and your 2 reds. The game sometimes, I think, hates me. This is really bad to use Curse on as well. But I can Hex an ability here. So I'm going to hit you for 16 and Hex the shield. And then I think I'm going to stun you. I had to, you know, play around that 25%. If I know you're going to hit me, then I think I'll just let you hit me. And I'll invulnerable it. And then we can reset the curse again. But it's kind of hard for me to reset the curse. The nice thing about that was, though, that if I keep stunning them before they get the shield up, then I'm doing 100 damage over 2 turns, i.e. 50 damage a turn. Which is good. Honestly, the Sergeant Toad right now has just been a dream. I can Hex your shield one more time. And I will do. And honestly, spend the energy. You've nearly killed him. I can Hex him again. Just keep hexing this shield. Alright, he's shielded, finally. But that's given me some more cards. Did I get a diamond? Of course not. The game fucking hates me. Did I get 2 evens? No, the game hates me. But at least I can stick, you know, another 21 damage on there. You look like you're going to shield again. You're not going to do anything. This is the dream. We get a refill in a second, just invulnerable. Just in case you get it off. Okay. I think I feel happy enough to raise the stakes and journey onwards. I'm really just going for XP right now. With 9 chips, we definitely refill the invulnerability again. We gain 20 health, give me 2 foods. Right. We're approaching the point as well where I wouldn't mind map sight range, just to, you know, get through battles a little bit easier. Blink. Cards adding to 16. I can really disrupt that. So let's go down this path. I think the less battles I fight as well, the better typically. Another guild coming up. Right, you have I-Beam, maybe. If this card is 6 or higher, which on average it will be, you do nothing. You're actually kind of scary, I have to be honest with you. Now that I've ran the numbers. I think I'm going to Hex the I-Beam instead. And let you go. So close. It's I-Beam that I want to Hex in ideal scenarios. Let's do it. Let's Mind Changer. I think I refresh your king here. So it's more likely that you have at least 10. Or if you don't get it off, it's fine. No, actually, hang on a minute. What am I doing? I guess if I'm doing it this way, we should do Blink instead. Or I can, you know... I can split my odds a little bit. I have no even cards. Sorry, odd cards. What if I curse I-Beam with this? Did I have a full house? No, I would have had to use one of the diamonds. And I'll put 50 curse on the Blink. The only way your Blink goes off is if you have an ace right now. You didn't. Now, I am taking 23 per turn, so at some point we have to invulnerable this. Keep cursing the I-Beam. I think I will invulnerable this turn. Hex it. Invulnerable. You got Blink off. I should have stunned you, honestly. I should not have played around with that anymore. Right, refresh this too. Oh, I didn't click. There we go. Odd and even. I'm going to refresh your card and give me some more cards. We're going to try and put Blink on again. This is the worst hand in the history of hands, but we'll have to live with it. Okay, you should invulnerable. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. My mental is just switched off. Curse 13. I've literally played every turn wrong. We need to Mind Changer again. I'm not refreshing anything. Yep. Right. Let's put Curse 9 on something. And throw all this junk on Blink again. If it's a 7 or higher, you I-Beam, so I have to block it. I have to stun, otherwise I'm going to die. Again, I'm going to stun... No, I'm not. I'm just going to kill you. That was a horrible battle. I played that like a moron. But we can get out of this. We'll consume a food just to help us along the way. Okay, 2 cards you you hex, 3 even cards you inflame, 2 odd cards you curse. You're not awful, but you can get all your abilities off really easily, which is kind of frightening. I might just pop... Where are we going now? World map. Guild in a battle. I kind of want to go energy heavy here and put a lot of curse on you. What would the ideal result be, though? I guess it's not inflaming. I'd rather you curse. Because I can deal with curse a bit easier. But it's not by a lot. So, let's cycle this, this, this. So you're now cursing me instead. And you're also hexing me. Which was always going to happen. I just don't want you to do anything. I have to be completely honest with you. Why did he do that? He should have put it on the curse. Whatever. Okay, we can now mess about cycling if we want to. How? Oh, wait. I was going to say, how do you have 3 evens? Well, by the fact he has 3 evens. Well, we have to mind change again. I can't afford my curse to drop off immediately. You could still have that evens. I'm a little bit spooked. I'm so spooked that I'm going to do this and stun you again. You did have another even card, you piece. Anyway, that's like nearly 90, just shy of 90 damage. So if I can pop both these curses, we'd feel happy. I think instead, 2 odd cards. You definitely have that. You could have 3 evens. I think I'm just going to start attacking you and pray. You got both off. I hate you. Alright, we're mind changing again. We have to. I say we have to. We don't. But it's going to hurt me. I'll take 10 damage this turn. Why didn't you... I just lost it. The game tilted me again, and I'm just tilt playing. I think I'm at too low life now to go up the top path. I think I have to go down the bottom and pray. I also think I need to eat food to live. Zombie. You have a huge attack, which I have to stun. I do have 2 stuns up. So it's feasible. I kind of want to wait as well. 4 cards straight is what you need. And a 3 card flush is your heal. 2, 4, 9, ace. Ace 2. If this is a 3... You hit me for 59. I think I have to mind change it on turn 1. It's... This card scares me. And this card scares me. They're the only 2. But what I should do first is actually curse... Regenerate, I suppose. Then I should mind change this and this as I planned. We were fine. But now you can't get it. I'm safe. So we put the curse on the sword and end turn. Okay, you got the 3 card flush, so be it. I don't care about the 3 card flush. Again, you would draw 3, 4, 5, and then you drew 9 Jack Queen. So all you need is a 10, a 6, or a 2. I can't risk this. I have to energy you. I'm a little bit salted by this. It was a queen, so we were safe. If I can make the curse pop this turn, you're dead. But I can't, because I didn't draw a diamond. 3, 5, 7, 8. If you have a 6 there, you kill me. I'm going to risk it. Don't be a 6. Get me out of here. Get me out of these fights. Alright. Alright, we picked the right path. We'll try and save a bit of food now. And pray for a casino offering health. You notice a hidden cave? No. Absolutely not. Okay, Wizard's Tower Flea Market. Wizard's Tower is really good for me. The inn is not bad. I think we just do this immediately before I don't do it. Meditating. Gain the ability to gain energy at campsites. Heal for 30% for 1 deal. Not the dungeon. Oh, there's no shop here. That's wild. Yes, I will buy gems at this point in the game. Raise the limit. Again, raising the limit for 1 I just think is a no-brainer. And then honestly, Would I rather have 3 chips or heal some more? And gain some food? Heal me. We're in a so much better spot again now. We just need to focus up again. We're playing Gorgon. So they have no card cost, unlock 75. They stun and then locks for 75. Or 3 black cards, they bite me. This is not 3 black cards. You're going to gaze at me. Now, I could stun you and do some real work to you. However, I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to wait for a turn that you're going to bite me, and then I'm going to mind change you. This is the problem with Curse. I have to get it off early to get the most value, but my mind change of this turn gives me so little value that it's almost not worth it. I'm going to refresh your ace. I think that's the only card I can justify refreshing. Because if you get 3 black cards and attack me, I can't deal with it anymore. I saved 1 on the unlock. Which, I guess is worth it. We're also just off the full house. And I can't put anything into Demonshire Dagger. But at least this is a pretty high roll. Lock 75. You're going to put 30 into this turn. So you're going to unlock in 3 turns. I could stun you as well. You know what? I'm going to just stun you. No, I'm not. I'm going to let you have this hand. Now I'm going to stun you. I'm not going to let you bite me. No, siree. You're not biting me. Okay, they weren't going to bite me, but... Now they're going to bite me. Again, I think I have to stun you. I don't know what to do. I guess we have to stun again. It's a really nice roll to let them have it on the unlock. I'd rather spend energy, I think, than the gem right now. I can force 47 in on them as well, but I don't want to. I think we just stun them. Okay. Again, I would have been taking 50-50s here. Now it's fine. Well, I say it's fine. It's not really. I still don't want you to bite me. You'll die for it. But I think I'm going to risk this 50-50. I knew it. I just need to save some resources. That's kind of my decision making there. I'm approaching a point as well where I think I can justify getting a number of cards drawn. I just want some chips in case an event comes up. Right, who would I rather fight? Flail Swinger? I don't think I've ever seen. 1-8-1-7. Draw 1, gain strong. Draw 1, gain tough. Or become vulnerable on a 5-card straight with your flail. It also does the small amount of 104 damage. Alright. You have an 8. That's fine. It's just a draw 1 I don't really want you to get. Let's Mind Changer and reroll the 8. The 7 is fine too. Okay, this is A-okay. As long as I can disrupt this 8 or 7, I think we're fine here. We'll refresh this, and we'll drop it on Spin Up, I suppose. I don't think we need to Hex. You know what I should probably have done? I should probably equip the crown that I picked up ages ago, which I said was better than the dagger, and I just proceeded to forget about for the rest of the game. We might want to do that. Yeah, might want to do that. Okay, I'm pretty content with the damage we're doing per turn. Again, we might want to disrupt this. Although my curse isn't on that. But the more they draw, the better they're going to be. And if I can put a big curse on the Spin Up or something, we'd feel happy as well. And I've got one of the 8s right now. Let's do it. We don't want this 2. I don't want you to have a 7. And that's it. Okay, they have nothing. So we'll probably put this on Spin Up or something instead. And I'll reapply some more curse to you. Like, we'll do an extra 2 damage and have more curse ticking over. So now I'm doing huge amounts of damage to you. I say huge. It's 93, which is pretty good. Now, I'm hitting a point now, do I want to stop you drawing? And if I do, should I stun you instead? I think I will. Okay, thank you. We will curse your spin up, because I think if you spin up, I'll leave you now. It's just the other abilities that I was worried about. Never mind, you're dead. I have nightmares against Orange Bloop. Oh, no, not Orange Bloop. Who was the Exploder guy? It was a Bloop, wasn't it? Anyway, we'll get the Pilot Gem because it's the only other option. And honestly, let's head down. If we can. If this is easy enough, any card running to at least 30, attack for 38. You draw a card. And then no card cost, you just keep drawing. You go faster and faster and faster. You're actually frightening to me. But I could spend a lot of energy and deal with you. And the reward is heal. Can you give me that back, please? Thank you. Okay, honestly, looking at the other paths for one step ahead, I'm pretty content. Shall I draw 8 cards on my first turn? Yeah, probably. Again, it's a race. I want to go off fast. I was hoping I would get a full house from this. We don't have a full house, sadly. We're close, but we're not there. Rune Magic is always going to cast. It's no card cost. There's no point in cursing it. But we'll do an extra 10 damage for the curse this turn. I hate you. I forgot I could refresh a card to potentially get full house. Actually, I can do full house with the 2s instead. 56 versus 48. It's actually worth. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Curse 56. And now no cards go into this, so there's no reason for me to hex it, right? There's basically no reason for me to hex you. I'd rather just get the most damage out. That was a fantastic start. Now, I'm getting a bit spooked that you're just drawing queens. I'm not going to lie. Can you please stop just drawing queens this game? The other thing that is spooking me is that I'm running out of food. Okay, you get stunned this turn. You're going to get stunned again. Because you die then. Pretty unlucky how this has played out, but... as I said, it was a race. Okay, there's no more battles this way. This is fantastic. What can I learn in the guild? Ooh. Oh, I can refill a consumable. You're so good! You're so clutch. You have no idea, Alchemist. Right, Wand of Clarity. Bait to make people draw cards. Peg, which gives me gems, and gems refuels my abilities. Do I see a synergy? It has to be equipped, though. But it is weightless. Jump anywhere on the map except past World Boss. If you land on a monster, it's stunned. I could stun the final boss. Who am I fighting? Who's the last boss? It's Great Sandworm. So you want cards, so the bait does nothing to you. Can I get back in here? The Wand of Clarity, will that do anything for me? It'll let me see your last card. I think we 100% pick this up. I'm just considering stunning him with Scroll of Hop for one turn. I actually think it might be worth it. 6 chips and I stun the boss. We don't need bait. Poison resist doesn't help. 20 maximum HP does. And I can't afford that, so give me 20 maximum health. It doesn't matter because I don't get the 20 with it. I think we're going to call it quits here, so I'm going to eat food as well. Okay. I have 4 stuns. I forgot to hop onto him! Oh, whatever. It's fine. I forgot the stun. Who cares? Who needs it? Right, you don't have a 4-card flush. You're just a flush lord, so let's get you by suit. Sorry, I had it right. So I don't have to mind change you this turn. But what would be nice is getting the curse going immediately. Now, I'm going to learn my lesson. I'm going to cycle a low-cost card that I don't have 2 of. Okay, we do have a lot of pairs. Pair of 3s. That gives me a gem, thank you. We don't need to mind change. Honestly, double 9 in here. Actually, I don't really care. Get the most curse on you can get. This is my steady damage dealer. And then we'll stick, a 5 and a 7 in here. And Hex regenerate. You draw a card when hit. I forgot that's your mechanic. We want to hit you big time. We want to remove the curse 4. Please heal 1 time. In fact, this is a great chance for you to heal. I'm going to risk it for... Should I risk it for a biscuit? If I get hit by 84, I can live. You know what I've decided? What I'm going to do? So you've got 3 diamonds now. I'm just going to invulnerable it. I'm just not going to risk it. Sure. Oh no, it removes cure! Sorry, it removes curse. No. Okay. It's actually fine. Because I'll just take 45 curse back onto you. And then honestly, we take it easy. Stop using your abilities. Just push the end turn button. That's the only ability you need to use. Now, do I care about regenerate? Kind of. I'm in it for the long haul. I'll just do 45 damage to you for 10 turns if you want. Now, this might take us into overtime, which is a little bit spooky. Alright. Thanks. Let's recycle a heart. Recycle my 4. This is a bit disappointing on the old curse roll, but we'll take it. 37. It's going to take a little bit longer. Don't be a club. Thank you. Again, don't be a heart and we're fine. Don't be a club or a spade. I think this might be the smartest way. In fact, we might want to just block you this turn and just stop you doing anything. But if I'm going to do that, then I should also hit you. And in fact, I should curse you again. No, I shouldn't. Because that will reset my curse. Do I want to curse you or regenerate? Probably not. If I curse you or regenerate, you draw an extra card, which means you're more likely to regenerate to clear them more. So I shouldn't do that. If I'm going to block you this turn, I should just put it both into the Odd Blade of Hex. Do the 19, then send your cards to the Shadow Realm. I think you did have 3 of a suit. Alright, you have 3 of a suit again. Well done. You want a cookie? I'm just going to block you. And by block, I mean stun. So we've done more than half the health. What is going on right now? Right, this is my last stun. And now the game has changed. I can't stop the regenerate anymore. But we've still done, like, the donkey's work with this strategy. Alright. It's time to fight for real again. We need to put curse on you again, so we're going to mind change. You've got 1 of every suit, so I don't really care. I'll just refresh my 2. Put that into more. Thank you. 52 curse. Please don't get 3 of a suit again. You piece. It might be better to Odd Blade of Hex right now. Just for the guaranteed damage. And just keep hitting you 1 time per turn. Because the regenerate is so easy to get right now. It's kind of low percentage to not get the regenerate. but what if? Risk it. Okay, the risk was worth. I should put it on regenerate here and just accept you take 2. Okay, that's huge for me. You're going to regenerate again. You have a chance of mooring me. So what I think I'm going to do this time is I'm going to just take the damage. I'm going to refresh these 2. And I'm going to deal the 41 curse to you right now up front. I think I could have done this better. And then we're going to invulnerable, just so you don't hit me for fucking 80. Okay, he didn't. And now I think we're at the point that we just odd Blade of Hex. And pray. Ladies and gentlemen. The knight has experienced a 2nd star. We could carry on. And I think there is a chance that if you play it better, you can, like, dig yourself out of this hole. The food situation is just too much for me. I think being at 3 foods is too low to start an area with. I have no energy as well. I literally spent everything. Just give me the experience. Let me unlock this bard. That's still a fantastic little run. Knight, 2 little stars above his head. He joins the rogue. And, you know what? The queen. You're the queen, right? You're the mage, sorry? You're the queen. Of course you are. You look more regal. My majesty. But yeah, they joined the 2 gold star club. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. In the next one, I might do an upgrades mode run again, because I think it's just a bit easier. But you know what? That classic mode, and it does refresh, I guess. Because we have that 25 chips bottle chop, but we didn't have the Order of the World regions is reversed. Fertile Plains comes last. You know what? That sounds really fun. Maybe we'll do that one in the next part. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.